Welcome back to Cryptowise. This is Marvin. It has been a minute since my last video on NFTs. That is right, we talked about NFTs to the moon, top 100x NFTs. Well, now I'm talking about NFTs that are making me money. NFTs that I believe will take me to the moon. You know that song, Take Me to the Moon? Yeah, well, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about today. I'm talking about NFT projects. I'm looking at what's good, what's not, and all the types of different things you should be looking for before the end of the year. If you're into NFTs, you do not want to miss this video. Again, if you haven't already, please do us a huge favor and follow us on Twitter at Cryptowise Daily, and of course our Telegram group where the entire Cryptowise family gets together in one place, and that is called Cryptowise Official. That's right. Join us on Telegram at Cryptowise Official. And if you haven't already, please do us a huge favor and smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel and click on that little bell. That bell is going to get you real-time alerts when we drop live. Now let's dive right into this because we all want to make some money. We're all talking crypto. The Christmas holiday spirit is here, and a lot of people are asking, when are the bulls coming? Well, the bulls came a bit. They came a bit. They've been fighting those bears off. And I just want to look at the market as a whole because when we're talking about NFTs, we need to know what's happening in the crypto market as well, because we're buying these NFTs with cryptocurrencies, in a lot of cases, Ethereum or Solana, right? And so, and we're getting into other ones. Listen, guys, we're going to be buying NFTs on Polkadot. We've done it before with Kusama. We talked about that. Other networks like AVAX, you name it, Cardano. NFTs are not going anywhere. And so you really got to dive deep. You got to do research. You got to watch videos like these to help guide you in the right direction. But looking at the market, we're looking at Bitcoin at 48,563. So it is up and down from the 49 mark. And of course, we are well off from the all-time high. But we are seeing consolidation happening, which is interesting. Considering where the actual markets have been, the stock markets, the public markets around the world have been the last couple of weeks, I'm actually shocked to see Bitcoin where it is. I think, not shocked, but I think that's a confidence booster for me, you know, to say that Bitcoin is strong, crypto is strong. Even though the rest of the world is tanking, we could have seen massive sell-offs in Bitcoin. We could have seen it go under 30, back down into the mid-20s. We did not see that. We see it holding strong between 46 and 50,000, and that's an indication that things are still bullish, and we are going to see some really nice moonshots coming here soon. Now, Solana at $180, this is one that I'm watching closely. I actually believe that Solana is going to have a better first quarter of 2022 than Ethereum. And so I've loaded more bags of Sol than I have ETH now, which is very interesting. As you guys know, I'm mega bullish on Polkadot. The majority of my portfolio is in Polkadot and Polkadot ecosystem coins. But aside from that, Ethereum, of course, I've got my degen bags, but Solana I've made a shift into Solana. Why? Well, because I'm using it day to day now. I'm using it for my NFTs. That's right. So I'm doing a lot of NFTs on Solana, and so I'm using Sol day to day, and I really like what they're doing. So I've got a lot of Sol going in because I really do think ETH is going to do well, but I think Solana is actually going to outperform ETH. Yes, you heard it here. Outperform ETH in the first quarter of 2022. Now, those are the primary ones. Ethereum's looking strong. It's holding up around 4,000. It's bobbling back and forth, okay? It's like a bobblehead, but it's around 4,000. And so in my mind, it's still consolidating. We're seeing consolidative action here in this range between 37 and 41 and 42. So, you know, I'm actually, there's a lot of fear in the market. If we look at the fear index, it's going to be very scared. Everyone's very scared. I'm not. And so I'm still very bullish on the way things are looking right now. I like sideways action. I think sideways action is a nice lead in to parabolic movements, and you have to be ready. You have to be engaged. For me, when I'm talking about NFTs, I've got my ETH bags ready for my NFT trades, and I've got my ETH profits for my NFT trades. I've got my Solana bags ready for my NFT trades, and I got a lot of Solana ready for my NFT trades because I do think Solana is going to have some big pumps coming up soon. So I want to dive in some NFTs. You came here to learn about some NFT projects, some of which I've mentioned before, but I want to recap them because I mean, they're doing really well. And if you haven't seen them yet, you need to, and some new ones. So stay tuned. We're going to dive right in. All right, I said we were going to dive right in. So that's what we're doing. We're diving right in. Now, the first project that I want to talk to you about is called My Moon Boots. It's a tongue twister. It's a tongue twister, but this project is super, super cool. So I wanted to bring it to your attention as quickly as I could because they are actually coming out tomorrow on a launch pad. But there's a few opportunities that you can get involved with My Moon Boots. And one of the first things you need to do is go to the website at mymoonboots.io and try to get on their whitelist, okay? So the MB1 Genesis NFT collection, the My Moon Boots, is going to have 10,000 NFTs, 6 rarity classes. It's a blockchain-inspired community built by some of the most prominent leaders within the industry. The vision is to give back to our community the benefits of knowledge, networking, and huge experience amassed over the years as we take Moon Boots into the metaverse. The MB1 Genesis NFT collection is a accumulation of efforts from the Moon Boots team and has some of the most talented artists and developers in the digital space. This collection was spearheaded by the talented artist Max Van Gorkum, aka Sublight, and his team at Make 'em Say Animation Studios. Each artwork is original with its own inspiration and guest artists in some of the more rare ones. These things they're cool. I gotta say, I love shoes. I always wanted to go to the moon, and I guess if I had to go to the moon, I would need shoes. In this case, I would need moon boots, right? And I'd want to have an NFT to go along with it. And so in this case, I'd get myself some of these moon boots and I would store them in my wallet and I would invest in them, not financial advice, and I would try to get the rarest ones that I could. I'd probably try to flip a few to try to pay for my mission to the moon, yeah, and then probably do the moonwalk. What'd you say about that? I'd probably try to do the moonwalk. Anyways, guys, I am trying to dig deep into some of the newest, best collections that I think are going to get a ton of hype, a ton of attention, have great art, and good utility. And I think these guys are doing some really cool things. And so, as I mentioned, they're actually launching tomorrow on the Equinox .fund app, which is a launch pad. Okay, you can see them here. Moon Boots. And they're doing their INO tomorrow. The total raise 540,000. Listen, this is big time. Their Twitter is already at 37,300 followers, and so a lot of attention is going towards this project. Some other cool things that these guys are doing. So looking at phase 1 is what we just talked about, the Genesis being minted. Phase 2, the MBC airdrop to NFT holders, community fund development, early stage investment opportunities. Phase 3, supercharged staking activated, Moon Boot fusion, guest artists, and blockchain partnerships. And Phase 4, physical minting and metaverse partnerships. And they break this down somewhat. You can take a look at their team. Their team is doxed. You can check them out. These guys, I took a look at them, and they've got some serious stuff going on. So, I believe that they are capable of doing what they're saying they're going to do. And I'm feeling good about it. I'm excited to get me some of my moon boots because, as I said, I want to go to the bloody moon and I need my boots to get to the moon. So they've got partnerships. Obviously, we talked about Make 'em Say 'em. This is a creative digital animation studio. It's done the 3D and 2D motion graphics for them. Origin is a multi-discipline blockchain business. Their activities range from building infrastructure, designing economic models, through investing, blah, 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 and DeFi magic. Listen, first things first, get involved, join the community. I say this every single time, okay? You don't just go and buy these just because I'm talking about them. You got to get involved. You want to join their Discord. You want to join them on Twitter. Like I said, their Twitter's already blowing up. They've got close to 40,000 people. They're doing their INO tomorrow. You can still get on their whitelist, so make sure you go to the website and join them on Discord to try to get on their whitelist. And you can also win, guys. They've got a lot of stuff going on. So they're doing the Moonwalk Challenge. Okay, so you can get involved in that. Hashtag Moonwalk Challenge. Get in their Discord and learn about it on their Twitter as well. Now, here's one of the coolest things. So there's a couple cool things. The MB1 Genesis, the first set of Moon Boots, are offering exclusive access to private sales, exclusive events, and lifetime rewards. Okay, cool. We don't have enough detail to really analyze that and say, ooh, yeah, amazing. But I like the idea of it. But here's what kind of got me even more excited. Anytime an NFT is sort of integrating anything into the metaverse, fine, very cool. I like it. I'm a metaverse guy. I'm a gaming guy. But even past that, I want to bring my NFT somehow into the physical space. And I was wondering how they were going to do these. They were talking about exclusive access to events and clubs and all sorts of things. How are they going to do that? Well, The Moon Boots NFT can be physically minted into real Moon Boots, okay, which will represent their unique access pass to exclusive events and activities. So how freaking cool would that be if you could physically mint into the real Moon Boots in the real world and wear those bad boys out, and that is your pass to certain exclusive events and such things. Very cool idea. Very, very cool idea. So they're definitely more than just an NFT. They're a lifestyle. You got to go to mymoonboots.io to register for the whitelist and to learn more. You got to wear it, live it, be it. My Moon Boots. These guys are cool. I like everything that they're doing. You can see that the mint is set up. It's from what I can see, it's 0.15 ETH. Not cheap. I got to say, it's not cheap. But if they're able to pull this off, big things could come. Big things could come. So not financial advice. Do your own research. Obviously, this is another ETH NFT, but I like what they're doing. I'm going to give them a shot. I'm going to try to get myself a snazzy pair of these Moon Boots. So stay tuned. We'll likely continue to try to follow this project. All right, literally, I can't do an NFT video these days unless I'm talking about my favorite NFT project of the year by far. WATW, We Are the Walrus. These guys are amazing. I've talked about them numerous times, and I just love them. And by the way, they did their post-mint party last Sunday, and they asked us to come and co-host it on their Discord, and it was awesome. By the way, their Discord has like 30,000 people almost now, so the community is growing, and it is growing at an exponential rate. It is one of the most immersive, one of the most welcoming, one of the most active communities that I've ever seen in the NFT world, especially on Solana, and I'm big on Solana NFTs right now. And so it was a lot of fun. There were hundreds and hundreds of people that came to the post-mint after party virtual. Over $100,000 in giveaways. Main prize was a mini Austin Cooper vintage style. Do they still have it on their website? Vintage style. There it is. Beatles theme. Gold rings. They gave away a freaking walrus pinball machine. Gold framed NFTs. Man, like, it was cool. It was such a fun time and a cool community to be a part of. For those of you that don't know We Are the Walrus, it's a Solana-based NFT. I highly, highly, highly recommend you guys look at this. Abbey Road, obviously tons of inspirations from the Beatles. I highly recommend you go and check it out. Now, here's some big news, though. So in terms of utility for We Are the Walrus, right? It's deflationary, meaning they're using multiple mechanisms to burn the collection down. So the initial collection was 8,989 walruses, and they sold out really quick on their Solana Mint day, and now it's trading on like Magic Eden and SoulSea and all the big ones, Alpha Art. But what's happening is they're taking a massive chunk of their royalties, their aftermarket royalties, and using that to sweep the floor, buy the cheapest walruses off those marketplaces back, and burn them. As well, they're launching a slot machine, which I think is, here we are. We are at Legends, so this is going to be the slot machine. They haven't released the 4 Legends as of yet that you can win. Really excited to see what those are going to be. But essentially, you can sweep the floor yourself or use walruses that you have, and you can put a walrus in their slot machine or multiple to increase your odds for a chance to win one of 4 legendaries. Okay, and these are going to be one of one, the top 4 rarest in the entire collection. Very, very cool. That's another way. So they've got the slot machine, they've got the mechanism in terms of sweeping the floor and utilizing the royalties, and then they've got a bunch of other stuff that they're doing. And so they launched their Hall of Shame. I call it the Wall of Shame, which is really cool. And this was the first burn. So they burned over 100 walruses. These walruses that you're seeing here are now dead. They've been burned. And you can see the date of which their death was, December 18th. Oh, no. Yeah, so all of these guys were burned. They're no longer part of the collection. And what does that mean? Well, very, very cool. And this is new. This is different. That means that the rarity scores of the walruses change, right? So depending on the ones that are being burned, like if I look at Magic Eden right now, which, by the way, some amazing opportunities, guys, to buy some of these walruses, and I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, so these would be what they consider the floor, right? The cheapest ones available to buy now, that is what the floor is considered to be. Now, like, this guy is freaking cool. So what's happening is people people are selling their least rare walruses, right? And they're selling them at a profit because the mint, by the way, was 0.89 SOL. And so this guy, you know, he's taking his 20, 30, 40% profit, and he's probably minted a few of them. Look at this. This is already sold. So these guys they're doing their thing, and they're reselling them, right? Or selling them. But what's happening is, so this guy's got different attributes. He's light brown. He's got a bow tie. He's bloody naked. And so what's going to happen is each of these attributes that are tied to these guys, assuming these were bought and swept and burnt, these attributes become more rare. And so the strategy changes. So one of the strategies is to find the rarest available ones. And if I sort here by, oh, look at that, Bitcoin Maxi. I think this is one of the rarest ones available for 879 SOL. There's only a few with Bitcoin Maxi necklaces, or you can get the WATW necklace. There's a few of them available. Wow, 15 SOL. That's actually pretty cheap. I might look at this guy because he's probably ranked top 100, right? And so what happens is that, so these are the rarest. And so I always do that, by the way. I search, like right now, I'm going to buy a couple tonight. Actually, I've already got about 18. I want to have 25 before the end of the year. And so I'm just like, there's gems to be bought right now. Like these guys for 3.2 SOL, bejeweled. Are you joking me? Elvis bejeweled for 9. Like this guy's bloody awesome with his HODL. The Rambo bejeweled, like freaking man. And I also want a gold one, so I've been making offers on some of the gold ones. This guy's got the diamonds background there, which is really cool. Like, anyways, there's a bunch of these I want. I'm not going to tell you the ones because I don't want to bid. I don't want us to bid at each other, but basically what I'm trying to do right now is I'm sniping the best ones that I find, because what's going to happen is a lot of the attributes like these, like this suit here, which is bloody amazing. This is like the Scarface suit, by the way. I don't know, what do they call it here? The mob boss suit. Bunch of these are being burned because so far they're not that rare in the collection. But every time this gets burned, oh, by the way, it becomes that much more rare. And so there's a strategy to be had here, which is pick up the ones that you like in the low floor type range and hold on to them. If you see a lot of attributes being sold off, then that's a good thing. You want to grab those guys and chill the hell out, because in 4 or 5 months from now, when the collection's burned down to 5,000, well, by the way, you're going to get a free airdrop of their next collection. And, okay, the DAO is formed, but the likelihood is that these guys will be some of the rarest attributes in the entire collection. Brilliant. I love it. It's amazing. So anyways, love these guys. Had a great time. Thank you, We Are the Walrus, for having us at your Postman party. Everything they've done has been transparent. They've executed exactly as they said they would. I couldn't talk more highly about this project. I know I talk about it a lot, so we're going to move on. All right, guys, here's another project that I came across that looks interesting, so I wanted to bring it to your attention. It's called Bored Bigfoot Billionaires, okay? Bored Bigfoot, I think that it's boredbigfoots.com. Now, welcome to the Bored Bigfoot Billionaires, the fastest growing community. Is it? I'm not sure, but hey, they're telling me it is. Join one of the fastest growing NFT collection communities on the internet. Hop in before the launch of our mint, which, by the way, is happening any minute now. We'll take a look at that. Huge marketing plan. So they're planning on doing a bunch of marketing, advanced marketing plan to ensure huge success for our project community and all the members. Insane roadmap backed by legitimate team with a roadmap to change the NFT and Web3 space. Reward members and build their community of billionaires. Okay. Here's their Bigfoots here. I do like the art. It is cool. Bigfoot necklace. Very cool. I mean, yeah, they've got some things going on. Listen, the art's kind of cool. Look at the size of that cigar. Now, I was going to say something because that kind of looks like something else, but hey, it's a big cigar shoved down his throat, and he's got a bling necklace on. This guy's a multicolor. Yeah, pretty cool. Oh, he's got gold. I like gold a lot, and he's got white teeth. Now, are those real white teeth or are they Lumineers? I don't know. Okay, but they're very, very white, and I like white teeth. Now let's take a look at the roadmap. The biggest roadmap ever. Now, these guys are really keen on saying that things are like huge. like huge, like the biggest roadmap ever. Hold on, is Donald Trump on this team? Is Donald Trump on this team? I haven't seen, but maybe he is. Maybe he's one of these guys. Maybe Biggie. No, that couldn't be him. Okay, Mr. Itty. Nope. Dan. I mean, if Trump were to be on the team, it'd probably be Dan. He's the marketer. Okay, he's the marketer, and this is the biggest roadmap ever. Our team is backed by many professional developers, designers, marketers, managers, and everything in between. This roadmap includes only critical notes. Okay, let's take a look at it. Okay, so they have the trail discovered the Bigfoot trail. Okay, very cool. Generated our idea, built our experienced team, built our website and their Discord. And then following the trail, they designed their 10,000 NFT collection, partnered with 100 plus influencers. Okay, interesting. I'd like to see a list. Allocated, I mean, if that's true, that's huge. Okay, 100 influencers, that's huge. Allocated our marketing budget. Okay, to where? Can you tell me a little bit of something? Privately announced our launch, prepared for public launch. Very cool. And I think the launch, if I click now, is the launch happening now? It should be happening. It said, like, it is. It's live now, guys. Okay, like as I started filming this, we were minutes away. And so you can mint this now on ETH. So we'll check that out. Bigfoot emerges. So this is happening now. Publicly announced projects. Open whitelist applications. Well, I'm assuming the whitelist is over if you've already launched. Oh, this is now. Okay, December. Announce our official mint dates. Digital billboard in Times Square. I love that shit. That's really cool. I think everyone should get a digital billboard in Times Square. Bring on NFT whales, run viral giveaways, and then assemble the billionaires. Okay, the pre-sale for whitelist members, the public mint, which is happening right now. They're gonna have a reveal party, post-mint marketing campaign, start weekly giveaways. So this is something cool that they're doing. Now, I looked into this a little bit further, and if you look into their frequently asked questions, so the mint is happening right now, as a matter of fact. The collection size is 10,000. You can mint them right here on their website. Okay. And talking about some of the long-term roadmap, we will be launching multiple drops, including several new collections, utilities, and also keys to access our huge endgame project that will change the Web3 and NFT space. Interesting. Okay. I do like to hear that. So it's 0.07 ETH if you were on the pre-sale, if you're a lucky little duck and you got on the pre-sale. Otherwise, it is 0.09 ETH during the main sale, which is happening right now. Now, interestingly enough, here's something cool. In terms of royalties, 10%, so on the higher side, of all secondary market sales, each week, 10% of royalties will be given back to our community in terms of cash prize giveaways. Very, very cool. So apparently they're going to be giving back 10% of the royalties week by week in the form of cash prizes, which could be very, very cool. Very smart move. And so, yeah, taking a look at them, I would, listen, always do your own research. Go check them out. Okay, their website is boardbigfoots.com. You can mint them now. I have not minted one as of yet. Okay, I haven't, full disclosure. I'm going to dig a little bit deeper. I want to reach out to the team. But like, here's what I suggest you do, right? And I tell everyone this. Before you dive in, I'm not saying don't dive in because the project looks pretty cool. But before you do dive in, always do your own research. What does that mean? Well, it means join their community, get involved, join their Discord, join their Twitter, reach out to the team with questions, talk to the community members, see how active it is, and all that kind of stuff, okay? Because that's really, really important. I wanted to see, take a look at their Twitter here real quick, because you guys know, like, you know, some of the checks that we do is we join, one of the things that I'll do is I'll join their Twitter, I'll join their Discord, and we'll take a look at, you know, what's their following, how much is real, how much engagement they have, collaborations with other projects, and all that kind of fun stuff. And so their Twitter's got just over 7,000 people. Their Discord is pretty active, and so I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm going to take a deeper look. There's a good chance I'll probably just mint one of these because I'm looking to mint some final stuff before the end of the year. And so far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. So very, very cool. I recommend at the very least you go check these guys out at Board Bigfoot Billionaires. That is their Board Bigfoots. is their website, boardbigfoots.com, and their Twitter is @boardbigfoots. I'm going to say this one last time, guys. It's really important. Always be careful when minting new projects. Always be careful when investing in NFTs for a few reasons. Don't be scammed, okay? There are projects that scam us. I've been scammed. I've been involved in rug pulls and all sorts of things. I'm not saying any of the projects that I'm talking about today are. I don't believe they are, but you always have to use caution, okay? And so when I say don't only put money at risk that you can afford to lose, that's the truth. Please, please, please follow that rule and do as much research as you can in all cases to know that what you're doing, has the best educated decision of minimizing that risk. Okay. Now, I do want to talk about a winner. A winner, so to speak, of a project that we covered. I covered, months back when it was coming out. Now, this is Genesis Go. Okay. And Genesis Go, they build and maintain RPC servers and validator nodes. Okay. But what did they do? Well, they created an NFT that's going to be tied to their token. And their token is going to be dropped to all their NFT holders. Do you remember this? Shadowy Supercoder DAO. Okay. Do you remember Shadowy Supercoder DAO? Because I talked about it. And this minted for 2.5 Sol. And then, by the way, it went up and then it went down. And it went up and it went down. Okay. But it was always kind of up from mint price. And then all of a sudden, things started to really happen. Am I talking about another project like We Are the Walrus? It takes time, guys, but they're doing everything that they're saying. So it minted around 2.5 Sol. I believe it's now at 64.69 Sol. There were a ton of opportunities post-mint to buy some of these and buy some of the more rare ones of these. There's only 80 now listed. Okay, the average sale price is 64.53 of these shadowy coders. Now, they weren't cheap at mint. We took a chance. I know Soul Big Brain made a tweet about it. A bunch of other influencers jumped on the ship with him. And so we did too. And we bought some of these and we dug in and we thought the idea was cool. We thought it was new. It was different. Validator nodes is a big part of this. RPC is a big part of this. And so, and doing your token launch through the form of an NFT was brilliant. So I absolutely love it. I wanted to bring it up because it's a winner on the Solana blockchain, guys. And I minted 4 of them. I know Milton minted a bunch of them too. 2.5 Sol now, 64.69 Sol. And so you got to find the projects, okay, like We Are the Walrus, where you can still get in early days post mint for cheap, because as it grows, my guess on WATW is you're going to see it get up there 10, 20, 30 Sol in the near term, and then easily 50 plus Sol. So, hey, not financial advice, do your own research, but Shadowy Supercoder DAOs was an example of a project we brought to you that has absolutely killed it. So anyways, guys, as you know, I love NFTs. I love the holidays. It is Christmas. It is the holidays. Things are just becoming positive. There's vibes all over the place. I see Christmas lights out. I see people with smiles. And so the crypto world is a beautiful place to be, especially this time of year. So to the entire Cryptowise family, stay safe, guys. Stay involved. Get as involved as you can be in the space. Learn as much as you can. And of course, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click on that little bell. We will be back very, very soon with some more content.